Hello students and visitors. I'm here at a grocery store and I'm going to just talk about things that I see here and give you my comment about whether you should buy it or not as a vegan. So nuts are vegan. That's a good thing to buy. Just be very careful. You never know. You should always read the ingredients anyway. You never know what kind of things they slip in there. The best kind of nuts are the ones that don't have any added salt or added oil. These do have some, they are toasted, but it's better in their purest form, but yes, you should buy those. We have some ketchup here. Ketchup is typically vegan. If you look at the ingredients, it's usually, let's see, we have here a tomato paste, which is vegan, and you have tomatoes. There's sugar, of course, which is not good for you. Vinegar is fine. Salt is not that great, but they do have a lot of sugar. You see there, the second ingredient is sugar. That means like probably just slightly less than, probably less than half of this is sugar, but like that's a lot of sugar in there. Mayo is not good in this case because you can see that it's not vegan, though this brand does have vegan. All of this should be vegan. They should just stop making the non-vegan brand. Of course, you want to get as many spices as you can. Again, check to make sure that they don't have anything that's animal products in there. Typically they don't, but you never know. Sometimes they just do some weird stuff. So you don't want any eggs and you don't want any milk or any meat, obviously. Well, more of the same here. Typically mustard is vegan. Just have a look. It says white vinegar, mustard seed, and salt. So this one, you see, this is actually, sorry, it doesn't say white vinegar. It says vinegar, water, mustard seed, salt. So this is fine. It's vegan, and it's actually better for you than the ketchup is because ketchup has a lot of sugar in it. Now, typically these types of things are not vegan. Usually you see it says, oh, as if that's some sort of a good thing. Butter comes from, of course, the rape, torture, and murder of innocent cows. The cows are, the males are masturbated in the dairy industry. They are forced to be pregnant. That's rape. The females are. Their babies are taken away. They steal the milk from the cows and they turn it into butter and they put it into these things. And they advertise it as if it's something good, but it's a product of incredible suffering. Almost all of these items are not good. I don't know about these. I could check here. What you're looking for is the word vegan. If they don't have it on there, you can still just check the ingredient list here. We have here wheat flour, which is fine. And it says, but it says here at the bottom, it contains egg. Contains egg. Like, why would they put egg in there when they absolutely don't have to? That's usually when you come into a grocery store, you see the best part of it, which is anything that is green and healthy, all these different colors of the rainbow. You want to eat these, buy these. Do buy celery, cut up celery and fry it up with onions in water, and that's all you need with some spices, and then add whatever you want to that to create delicious soups and other vegan meals. Look at these beautiful tomatoes, that's great. Here we have some broccoli. Broccoli is fine. Buy broccoli. Broccoli is good. It's a cruciferous vegetable. You should actually have broccoli every day, or at least something from the cruciferous vegetable category. And this is great. By the way, you can just cut off the edges here and eat the center of this. Don't waste this beautiful stem. You can just dip that into hummus. It's great for you. You can put this into smoothies. You can put this into, you grind it up and put it into soups. You could just throw it into any other stews that you have. Mushrooms are also great. Carrots are great. This is unfortunate that they put this in plastic like this. If you can buy it without the plastic, it's always better for the environment. We have here romaine lettuce. Typically, I mean, it's vegan, but regular lettuce, like iceberg, does not have that many nutrients in it. So you might want to stay away from the vegetables and fruits that don't have as many nutrients. But on the other hand, you know, if it's vegan, go for it. Blueberries are, of course, great. What we're looking for here is that it's locally grown if possible. Now, I'm in Canada. This is from Canada, so this would be something that you could buy and feel good about. Also, you want to get always the fruits and veggies as close to home as possible. It's best for the environment, less transportation. Now, I don't know, this says this says from Quebec. Okay, that's great because that's where I live. So these would be something that you could definitely buy them when they're in season, put them in smoothies, just eat them plain like that. By the way, if you're doing smoothies, you can also just throw in the green part. You don't have to take it off. All of these wonderful things are good for you to eat. Cherries are great. Bananas are good. If you can get organic bananas, it's best, and you also want to be careful because there are some stories about the industry regarding bananas that make it sort of one of those things that you got to think twice about. Although they're delicious and vegans love them, really it's worth doing a little bit of investigating into where they come from, because there can be a lot of abuse in the industry as well. So, but of course they're vegan. Now here we have some cucumbers. Now again, this is a real shame that they put plastic on all of these. It's a shame. There's no need. The cucumbers already have their own cover on them, so that's not good for the environment. We have some corn here. Corn on the cob is of course vegan and great. Buy corn on the cob. And here's some more mushrooms. These are portobello mushrooms, which you can fry up, and you can use these as a replacement for a type of burger. You can put these inside, just saute them. There's plenty of recipes that you can look at. Go to bosch.tv online to find some recipes. And here we have some other kinds of fruits. These are mangoes, and these are avocados. And look, they're starting to get soft, which is great. Medjool dates. This is something that I eat every single day. I eat dates now because I realize that they are a great way to add some sweetness to things. I even grind them up and put them into spaghetti sauces sometimes, because instead of adding sugar to get rid of that sort of acidy taste, you can just add the dates. These are pitted. That means the pits are taken out of them. I think so anyway. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe not these. They probably still have the seed inside. But anyway, medjool dates. Get them. You can also put them in jars in your fridge and with a little bit of water. And then when you want to eat something like toast with jam, you can just put them in the blender and you can grind them up, and they act like a type of jam as well. They also sweeten up any kind of smoothie. So medjool dates, they're a great thing to have, and they are very sweet but very nutritious. So all of this stuff is of course great. You do want to buy all this stuff. Here we have some pre-prepared meals. If you're really in a hurry and you want to grab something, you say you're on the road and you're going on a road trip, it's worth considering. I know you're buying this plastic, it's a one-time use thing, but it's definitely better than going and getting a burger that is full of saturated fat and cholesterol and salt. Just get this and practice to just eating it straight out of the containers without even adding anything to it. I know it sounds crazy, right? What? No dressing? Yeah, you don't even need dressing. But of course, if you do find a good vegan dressing, that's also fine. So make sure that you eat as many veggies and fruits as you can in a day. What else have we got over here? So this is better. You see here we have some carrots. They're not wrapped in plastic. This is much better for the environment. And here's some cucumbers that are not wrapped in plastic. And these are these local? I don't know where they're from, but of course, if they are local, it's better. And we got some beans here. These are all great things to buy. Put all of these veggies, fruits, nuts, and seeds in your shopping cart. Great. Got some garlic here. Always great to have some fresh garlic. So this is basically the area of the store that you want to spend the most of your time in. Here we got also some fresh carrots, not wrapped in plastic, some parsley. Basically, as you're going through, put as many of these things as you can. And when you get home, then start to Google and figure out how you're going to eat them. Just start as a basic thing. You got your shopping cart, don't put any dead bodies in there. No milk, no meat, no eggs, no cheese, only the vegan versions. All of this stuff is great. Of course, apples are always something that you can eat as well. Have a big bag of apples handy. Just eat them straight like that. Just wash them off. Fantastic. Lemon is good. You can have some lemon in some water. That's another great thing to eat. And of course, potatoes are a staple. They are so inexpensive and so highly nutritious, especially sweet potatoes are great to have. You can put them in the oven as little treats to snack on. You can make delicious meals from them. If you haven't got cabbage in a while, that's another thing you could seriously think of buying. Buy some cabbages and just be creative. Be curious. Try new foods. If you see something in the store that you don't know what it is, just go ahead and buy that. Now, when it comes to the bread section, again, like I said, you've got to read all of the ingredients. There are vegan breads that you can buy, some that can go straight in the toaster. Typically, all of these are not vegan. You want to look for a vegan brand. Don't get anything that has eggs in it. I mean, I know these look good, but you're going to want to find a vegan version of these. You're going to want to make sure that you learn how to make them yourself if you need to. Of course, all of this section over here is absolute murder. This is horrific. This should be against the law. Grinding up body parts, this should be against the law. These are baby pigs that are killed at 6 months old. All of these animals wanted to live. They never wanted to die. All of them died screaming for their lives, and that we think that this is food is atrocious. Animals are not food. Animals have a right to live just like any other of us on the planet. Any dogs or cats, we should not be eating them, wearing them, or using them. Imagine if your body was cut up into little bits like that and put on a shelf in a plastic or a styrofoam container. How horrible. Chickens have personalities. I know it's hard to believe. But before I became vegan, I thought, well, it's just a chicken, right? I mean, you know, I wouldn't want to hurt them, but now I know. I've seen enough videos of chickens and seen their personalities, and they're cute. I mean, why would you want to cut up a dead body? Why would you want to cut up anyone? It's so unnecessary. All of this comes from so much suffering, except for this. Now, this is beyond sausage. This is vegan. Buy this. Look at that. Yeah, so we have here, this one has 16 grams of protein. These sausages, now, one of the things that's kind of interesting about them is they have this sort of like wrapping around them that at first I thought it was some sort of plastic that I had to take off, but it's not. It's just part of the makeup. It's part of a plant, and it's okay. So you basically just take these, put them directly into the frying pan, fry them up, and they are honestly delicious. I wouldn't tell you they're good if they're not. They really are good. And Beyond Burgers, of course, that's another thing that you could buy. 20 grams of protein. Did I say protein over here? I can't remember. Yeah, but it's protein. 20 grams of 16 for the sausages, and 20 grams of protein over here for the burgers. Now, these are also really delicious. Just fry them up. This is something that I eat not that often, about maybe, I don't know, once every 2 weeks or something, because I typically do eat mostly whole foods. But here's also the Beyond beef that is something that you could fry up. You can put this into spaghetti sauces. You can use that for lasagnas. So memorize that, okay? Beyond Burger. Sorry, Beyond Burger. No, I'm just looking around and promoting.
Film our product.
I'm promoting your product. This is great. This is vegan.
Okay.
Yeah.
But still, it's even if you're promoting or not.
Why?
But that's Metro's.
Okay, well, I'm leaving. Anyway, so this is a good thing that you should buy. And of course, don't buy any of these because these are absolute death and torture. Right. So there you have it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being kind to the animals. Do not buy any of these things. So sad. Say goodbye to your old self and be vegan from now on. No need to pay for animals to be murdered. There's no excuse for animal abuse. Again, more animals that died screaming for their lives. They never wanted to die. They had families just like you and I. Don't buy this. Horrible. I know it seems easy to cook, but it's terrible. It's suffering. And don't buy any of these. You should look for vegan cheeses. Unfortunately, this video is getting a bit too long, so I don't have time to find them for you, but you can find vegan cheeses in the store. Also, make sure that you get soy milk if you can, or oat milk, but don't buy cow's milk because, as I said, it comes from suffering from the beginning of their lives to the end. All right, I just wanted to show you quick. So you want to get Silk. Silk is a brand of soy products. Silk, you've got Silk coconut, you can buy that, almond. Of course, the healthiest ones are the oat and the soy milk itself. So here we have more almond milk, more almond milk. Here we've got unsweetened. This is typically what we would buy, but we are here in Quebec. It's 8 grams of protein per serving. And this is unsweetened, so this is what we buy. We buy a lot of this. I put it in smoothies. I put it in oatmeal every single morning. And also in the morning, what I do is I take a little cup these days, and I put a tablespoon of flax seeds, and I put a tablespoon of chia seeds into a cup. I add a little bit of milk, and I make sure that I get that every day. You can also buy here some chia seeds. Don't forget to grind up your chia seeds and grind up your hemp seeds. And I don't know if flax seeds are here, but that's another thing that you could buy. I'm not sure, I don't see them here. Maybe you guys do. But again, thanks for watching, and thank you for being vegan from now on. Coming up on the screen, you're going to see a bunch of other videos. If you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. Press the notification bell. And if you're vegan, please consider becoming a vegan animal rights defender. Do videos like this every week in your own grocery store. If you don't know what else to do, show people what you buy, what you eat. Let's veganize this world. Thanks for being here. Bye for now.